episode number 17, 16, something like that. Anyways, yeah, we need to get some air. Because that's not okay. I think this episode, we really need to think about finishing up this whole, base situation. Nothing out there right now. And we apparently have already killed the bugs, so that's happening. Let's see here. So we managed to salvage a few things, but we need to get some batteries, man. What we need to do is we need to get that salvage from over there is what we need. That's what we really need. Now, it has come to my attention, I realized that I did not have that, I put some of the stuff, I'm trying to figure out I never even got the restrictions in place for this. Ooh, what popped out? What was that? Oh, that's that stupid thing that's over there. Alright, so this is a salvage survival. So we have no GPSs and we salvage our stuff. So yeah, I think that's what the deal was. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we did have an antenna beacon we took off the other ship, but the turbines. I'm trying to remember where I got that from, because it occurs to me that I can't put a turbine over there because I didn't find it. I built it without realizing that I had that, you know. So, yeah, that was not okay. So, we're going to go back over here. We've got... Alright. We waste ammo as long as those things don't come up. There we go. Gotta wait until they get done shooting the bugs. Yeah, unfortunately for our deal here, we can't... As much as I want this here, we really can't. So, yeah.
Fuel critical.
Oh, this is bad. How did I... Oh, yeah, this is not good. Here they come. Oh, let's see if they can catch me. This will let me know if I can actually outrun these little bastards. I hear them. They're behind me. I don't think there's any surface on this planet that they can't pop up in. Alright. We got covering fire from the base.
Is critical.
They got me. Alright, let's do this. Go out here and get the body. Can we not kill me for a second here? Good gravy, these bugs are persistent. Alright. So, originally this was set up in the first episode. Well, first of all, let's get the health over here. Alright. And let's have our coffee. And we got apple juice. We'll have one of those. And we're gonna have a roast meat. Actually, make it 2. Alright, so let's discuss this. So, originally, the first episode was a salvage survival, salvage rules, no GPS, and that was how we were running it. Didn't work so well. This episode, I mean, for this series, for this season, I don't remember what I set for the things. Which is why I have to remember to set my stuff. Good gravy, those things are persistent. I don't have anything in there. I have nothing in there. So my thoughts are, because I was thinking about this whole turbine thing, and thinking about how difficult this, how challenging this has been for the Lost in Space, and salvaging what we need. I don't know. You know, I want to play a game where I don't have to do that. But on the same token, I kind of like it, because I like the challenge of it. But it's tricky, because you want to build stuff too, you know? I don't know. I feel like I want to, we're gotta think about this for a second. Because I can do salvage, but this whole series, I don't know. I'm trying to see. I'm gonna look and see. I'm gonna go back to the first episode of this series, of this season, and let's take a look. Yeah, see, I never really noted down what it was. I kind of was going with the whole salvage rules all the way through. And I feel like, well, I don't know. I was just kind of thinking, I mean, it's pretty, like I have no way of generating power. I have to wait and find something, or I have to take out a ship. And on this planet, there's not a lot out there. So how am I going to be able to accomplish this? in a salvage scenario and be able to get off this planet and continue on with the series. See, that's the trick. But I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I took the turbine off because honestly, I don't know that it's, you know, I can't really it's like a restriction that's like impossible. Like when I came down here, I made this turbine. I'm trying to think. This is an item that does require computer chips, and under my salvage rules, I can't really do that. Doesn't it? Yeah. Man, it's tough. It's a tough decision. It really is. I mean, I could fly back out there and put it back up on there, and I do like the idea of doing that.
Meteor storm inbound.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna put these in here, and as we go along, I mean, if you guys want to give me an idea in the comments what you think, I'll definitely like to hear it. But as I see it now, I just don't know. I really am in a quandary, and I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set this down since there's no room for it in my thing. And we're gonna work on this base here a little bit while we're thinking. Cause I don't know. Okay. Okay. I don't know. It's a tough call, it really is. But I guess well, see, here's the problem. We don't have any way of generating power except by one of those or by, I don't know, or by a solar panel. Unless we find a, well, actually, yeah, see, everything that has a computer chip. And the salvage rules, it makes it very hard to get anywhere in this one. Yeah. Well, I guess if we're going to do salvage rules, we're going to do salvage rules. Which means we'll need a power source on there. Where am I going to find another turbine? That's the trick. I think for this playthrough, we're going to do the event controller rule for and AI, but with a caveat. We'll do the salvage rules as regular listed, like I've been doing, but we'll do the event controller rule. But the event controller rule will only apply to the grid in which it's attached. Alright, so we're gonna go after the... Oh, wait, what's that? A homing beacon. Wait, I'll hold it here. Homing beacon. What homing beacon? Well, I'm getting distracted. We'll go on after this first. Maybe we can break down the whatever batteries in this thing and utilize it for the rover. And man, if it's got an event, so that's what we're gonna do. There's the answer to my question. We're gonna stick with, because this is a salvage series. I listed it as salvage. I just was really struggling with how to be able to do this, but we'll just have to have the AI rule on here. Alright, now where is that thing? Oh, it's over there. Alright. Alright, there's the ship there. Alright. So, we gotta dig that way. This will take a while. So basically what we're doing here, guys, is we are tunneling to try to get to this, this target, because we need to get to it. We need to do some salvage on it. But I'm actually thinking we might just turn that ship into something that flies. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking a small grid ship, but I don't know. Gotta disable the weapon systems and turn them over to our use so that we can make sure the bugs don't bug us. I'd like to get that gat on the base, that way we can be defendable at least. a lot of good salvage to have on there, and I'm hoping an event controller so that I can be able to do power on my platform over there for the mining. I need another event controller to do power on the other one, or do anything with the other one. But of course, if I put an event controller on the other one and put a GAT on there, I could probably put other weapons, no problem. And there they come again. It is a long and disturbingly dull process. I mean, it really is. It's like, oh man. It's just mind-numbing. Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining. Waiting to orient myself. There it is. Only 700 more meters to go. You cleared out 300 meters already. I know all this drilling is what aggravates those spiders and makes them want to attack. I'm thinking... Wait a minute. There for a second I thought I was getting close to the daylight. I don't want that. Alright, we're getting closer. Another 100 meters down. I think we're into the hill, because they haven't been bothering yet. I think we made it underneath the sandy parts, and now we're on the hill itself. Now the cool thing is this is a large grid vehicle, so that can be broke down to small grid options, which is really cool. can also be useful for getting ourself a small grid ship to get off the planet too. Even though I don't know what happened to the muskrat. There they are.
Energy low.
Uh-oh. Alright. Back towards the opening where I could pop out and jump in the ship. Or vehicle, actually. Get a recharge on energy. Boy, you are... Oh, wow. Alright. Back down I go. Well, I'm not going to be shooting anything. I'm all out of ammo. Alright. Back to the tunnel we go. And it's inferno hot out there. So clearly this thing has heat compared to a lot of wicked stuff. Getting there. Little bit at a time. Alright, let's get that 500 meters of closing. Wow, bit of spiders really into town, guys. I think all my drilling's really starting to aggro and bad. Exactly where the beacon is on that ship, but let's also come up below it. We should be okay. The tricky part is going to be dealing with those spiders when they come out. Thankfully, they are a bit big for the tunnels. Just digging along, doodly-doo. So the idea is hopefully get close enough. We should get about 200 meters now, maybe. But the idea is to come up underneath it. Preferably right where the cockpit is. Good grief, we're still 300 meters. We're going to be running out of energy soon since it's all infernal level out here. Alright, we gotta go back. We're gonna go all the way back. I don't dare use my my rocket pack because that's just gonna create problems, like major problems. That's a tough one, guys. Oops. Oh, I think we went up. That's not good. I haven't seen any sand, so we're not really in a bad way yet. I don't usually like to do this way, but honestly, it's kind of the best way at this point. We need the salvage. We really do. Although, I don't know what that homing beacon is. Or whatever the hell that red one was that just popped up a little bit ago. I mean, that could be useful too. Well, you guys are really trying to get in there, aren't you?
Energy critical.
We're gonna try it. Nope, they got me. Ah, that sucks. I don't know if I've got enough. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna, well, we're gonna find out if I can get to the thing or not. I think I have a backup. Cause yeah, we're not making this. We're gonna need the backup can to come out and get this
Fuel
thing.
low.
It's gonna hurt.
Fuel critical.
Yep. Yeah, I knew that was gonna hurt. Alright, let's get the backup. Yeah, we're gonna need a backup tank. Alright, and now we're gonna wait. I don't want that to despawn, so we'll drop that in here. Alright, so we're gonna zip over here. We're gonna land in the vehicle. So I think we're gonna land inside the truck. I don't know though. I feel like, well, let's get the body first. I need to get there before it despawns because it's got my other tanks. And that would suck. Alright, let's get this body with the tanks. I think I've got enough of the... Oh man, this weather is bad on here. Okay, so let's see here. Is our body in the hole? It is in the hole. Alright, let's get it all. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on wandering down here. Get to that damaged antenna. It's dark. Alright, we gotta get down here. We're almost at the place. Okay, we're getting there. I swear, this episode I am getting that hopper. Alright, let's see. 260 meters, getting there. We're getting there a little bit at a time. So close. 200 meters. Alright, 180. I swear, this episode we are getting to this thing. Alright, we gotta go back and recharge.
Energy low.
I know, suit lady, I'm trying to get back. Okay. We're gonna get there. We've got 20% left on the whole suit. Alright. Alright, 1, 2, 3, out we go. Alright. Got out. And we're in. And they're crawling all over my vehicle. So I gotta have a weapon on this thing. Yep, come on. Alright. We've got this. Back down the tunnels we go. As we're going down the tunnels, we're going to try to find the fastest tunnel route there. Got a full charge. We got 180 meters to go. I think we can do it. Got it, got it, got it. Wow, you guys are noisy. Let's see, haven't seen that thing pop up yet. There it is, we're getting closer to 300 meters. What I want to know is why that ship's engine and guns ain't shooting at the spiders. Alright, we're getting closer. 180, 170, and we are at target. Alright, let's go ahead and go for it. Alright, digging it in. Okay. Wait for the next sounding. Oh, silver. Nice. Okay. Yep. We're getting close to there. Okay. Come on. We're under 100 now. Okay, so where are we at? Alright, we're up that way. Okay, so. Alright, where are you at? Alright, let's get a sounding.
Energy low.
Come on, you have got to be kidding me. Where is it? Oh man, come on. Uh-oh.
Energy critical.
Yeah, we're going for it. Might not make it.
No energy.
58 meters. No energy, I have no light. I have nothing to do. I might as well respawn. I can't see, I can't get anywhere. Yep, I'll respawn, and then we'll have to make a hydrogen tank. Silicon nickel, alright. Alright, and then alright, cool. Now that we have this, we can go back to the hole, drop down there, pick up where we left off, and hopefully come up underneath said deal. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. You're only 58 meters away. Whoops. Got a little bit too close to the ground there. There's the vehicle right there. And there's my hole. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna go in here all the way down. All the way. Okay, ping-ponging along. Okay. Okay, body location, coming up to it. Oh, we really went all over the place, didn't we? Alright. Now, where is it? It's right up there. Okay, let's get a good look for it. One more time. What? This is nasty.
Energy low.
God damn. Made it. Well, we made it, guys. We made it into the actual ship itself. Alright. Alright, so I see we got a bunch of bad guys hanging out over here. We need to get this place looking like it's a little safer. So let's go ahead and hop back here, see what we got. Okay, there's a lot of good materials there. Aha! Well, that would solve our power problem in the other place. Per the rules I was suggesting. Okay. Let's drop those in there too. Okay. Let's see, is there anything in... I'm looking for first aid kits. Anything that'll help with the power. That's not what I was looking for. Ah, that'll help. Coffee. Doesn't give me much, but it'll give me a little bit. Alright, we need to think about how we're going to handle Well, a couple of things we could do. If we did this down, it would drop the Gatling gun, but it would also reduce that down. I wonder if we could, do we have, that's full. What have we got in here, anything? Yeah, but enough that we can put this in there. Wow, a lot of coffee to make that go away. Alright, yeah, I just don't see any other way to do it, because even if we take that down, we still have to. Yeah, no matter how. Alright, is that mine? It is mine. Okay, good. Alright, we target neutrals off. Default. Alright, we got timers. Alright, what do we got in here? What came in this thing? Oh, huh. A whole lot of stuff. Alright, can we put... Alright. Oh, snap. What? Ah, you gotta be joking. Ah, dude. It found a hole. That's what it did. It found a hole. Ah, got it. Alright, let's disassemble 10 of those, a couple of those, a couple of those. What do I not have? Silicone and iron. Okay. Alright, so we're missing silicone and iron. So let's... Alright, so... Now we gotta watch out, because this thing shoots through cracks. And that was my problem all along. It shot through the freaking crack. Gotta come in from the nose. That's the only way we can safely approach this until we take care of that stupid tail end gunner. I thought the Gat was shooting at the spiders, and I thought, you know what? There you go. Shoot the spiders. But I didn't realize that it wasn't the Gat that was doing it. I should have recognized this the sounds. I should have realized that, but I didn't think of it. Alright. Well, we'll just sort it this way. Alright, coming in from this side here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to drive the vehicle around to the front end where it is not going to be attacked by said small arms. Out of the line of fire of that small gun in the back. That's what we're trying to avoid. And then we can just pull right up and load up the cargo pod. Just out of curiosity, I think it's on the other side of that thing there, which is why we got a problem. Alright, so we're going to set that there, and we're going to fly back to the base. and we're going to drop off the cargo pod that we are currently carrying, because I don't want to run the risk of actually losing it because I've, you know, done that thing with it. So we're going to go ahead and take said cargo pod over to the bug base, and we're going to set it up on the base itself. I was going to use, I was going to do something a little different, but nah. We'll do it this way. Use it for what it is intended, and then that'll be our primary storage facility. And then we'll use the cargo pod on the next vehicle we do, which will be an aerial vehicle. Alright, so let's get this cargo pod in place. Where are we going to put you, Mr. Cargo Pod? Let's... Might as well put you right here. I mean, it wasn't exactly what I was going to have, but we are going to do it. And we'll connect you. Yeah, right there. Oh. Now I can place it. Okay. So that takes care of that. So let's go ahead and refill our hydrogen tanks before we go fly back over there and get some more stuff. So yeah, this is how we're gonna do it. Let's go ahead and fill that up, and fill that up. Alright, cool. So that worked out really nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop off 2 of those, 1 of those. Yeah, and let's grab some meat. Alright, cool. Back we go. We'll come in here, zoom in, and then we'll load up the truck with a bunch of stuff in the cargo in the back, salvage a few things if we can, preferably to disarm that ridiculous gun that's been a pain in our butt. And then, yeah, we'll call it an episode. How about that? I think we're doing pretty good. I got really quiet because I was really focused on trying to get that position just right. I mean, I didn't really consider having a large cargo pod there, but hey, if it works, why not? Alright, now where is it? There it is. It's over here. And yep. We'll come in on an angle like so. Hopefully it didn't shoot up anything. No, it didn't. Okay. Alright, now. Let's see here. What is our best option? I want to see where this is. If I take this whole canister out, will that make that thing drop off? Or maybe. There we go. Well, that didn't go well. Well, I didn't... I need the ammo. What? Ah, for the love of... Really? Ugh. Alright, well... Well, that was about as useful as a hole in the head. Oh look, we got ourselves a thing down there. Alright, so what do we got here? Well, first of all, we're gonna take what's in here. Looks like 1 battery there. I don't see any other. I see a reactor, no other batteries. Do we got any other batteries anywhere else? How many batteries do we got? Let's see. Oh, we have one battery. That's it. Oh boy. Ha ha ha. Alright, well, I guess the base gets the battery. I was hoping the vehicle might get the battery, but no, the base gets the battery. No. Base the battery or get the reactor. Gatling ammo. Let's fly over here and throw a gat on there. Okay, so the gat we're going to turn off. Off on stations, off on large ships. And wow, can't use that. Okay. These things all up in the back of that. Cargo pod in here, or anything that I can turn into storage. Well, we do have these barrels. Okay, so we've got a connector here, but we don't have a connector on you. Alright. Okay. I take that, I take that. Okay, take the granite stairs. Alright, oh yeah. Let's go up here and get this. Definitely want this. This gyroscope is going to be essential. This thing's we're gonna load up all kinds of gyros on this thing. Alright, let's get these gyros loaded up on here. Taking a little extra time because, well, alright, let's get another couple more barrels in place. Oh, we need steel plates for that. Alright. Alright, let's get steel plates. Let's see where else we can put these barrels. Ah, come on. those blocks will respawn. So the idea here is to get as much material as I can into these barrels. Well, the gyroscope is going to have to go a different direction. Are everywhere, dude. They are everywhere. Those bugs are just like all over the place. Okay, come on. The lag is from the bugs. Uh-oh, we're down to our last canister. How much juice? 86%. Okay. Okay, that's full up. That can's full up. Those bugs are something. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so let's see. What else are we going to take? We could use a fan, so we'll take that. Connector, so we'll take the connector too. And we can use the cockpit. Can I take that too? And I want the event controller. And the event controller will put over on the other thing and set it to power. Alright. Cool. And we've got enough room for... Oh, wow. We could actually salvage a whole lot more if we wanted to. Alright. Well, let's see, what else are we going to salvage? Might as well salvage the H2 gen, and then we'll use that in a vehicle. And while we're at it, we'll get some more steel plates. That. Nice. Positively nice. Alright, we're out of here. Get out of the way, bud. Alright, let's get this thing back. Okay, so get back to the base, offload our goodies, call it an episode. That's the plan, guys. I know it turned out to be an extra long episode, but we really wanted to get as much as we could salvage off there. I still want to get that battery. And the reactor wouldn't be a bad thing, too. The battery and the reactor. I'm trying to think. The turbines are great for parts, but we really technically don't have to salvage them. I mean, the amount of work it saves from mining and all that is substantial. Oh, gotta be careful over this rough terrain. But on the other hand, if it spawns out with those things gone, it's not the end of the world, because we want everything that has a computer chip. You know, that's the golden stuff. That's the stuff we want, because that's the stuff we have to salvage. So Easy, 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 easy. Gotta go over these bouncy, rough terrain. Not too terribly fast. I don't want to have a problem. I tried to balance the weight out with a bunch of barrels. I ought to put another set of wheels in the back though, because it does get kind of back heavy. But the cool thing is now we have now we have an Alright, that's easy. We navigated that nightmare cliff out of nowhere. Alright, once we get out on this flat desert, we'll be good to go. I'm pretty sure it's pretty deserty all the way there. Alright, there we go. Now we're good to go. Good to go. Let's go. I don't know that I want to go too fast. I don't want one of those bugs jumping up. Don't want to be hitting no pony-sized bugs with our vehicle. Even though that was very disturbing, having that thing trying to rip my face off while I was driving the dang vehicle. It's like a nightmare. Yeah, I didn't think we'd stay friends with those guys. Alright. There's our mining outpost right there. Handbrake action. Yeah, we got pretty good. It works out pretty good. I'm really impressed, actually. Alright, once we pull into the base, we're going to go ahead and park it. Then we're going to offload the stuff that we salvage that we're carrying now, so I don't forget, and then end up having to demolish them, which would really suck. Don't want to scrap it, and then we're gonna call it the episode, like I said. Although I think we need to go ahead and assemble it the power over on the other grid, since we have an event controller. Alright, so, well, first thing is, we got a fan, so. Got that fan, and then we can go, I don't know that I can fit the fan I just got if I did. Because I used some of it on that one because I wanted to use the motor to finish it. And then we'll use the half fan. Oh, actually, maybe we could put it right here. Set this one to depressurize. Okay, so now we've got another H2O2 gen, so that's going to go over here. So we'll put that salvage over here. We got an H2O2 gen, so that's one of the things we got. That can go there. H2O2 gen. And then, well, you know what we'll do? Let's see, we got H2O2 gen. What else did we get? Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. I do want to, let's see here. I don't exactly have a thing for that yet. Alright. Okay, so we have the H2O2 gen. We also salvaged connector. So let's get the connector. And we also salvaged, let's see, we got the fan, we got the connector, we got the H2O2 gen, and we also got the cockpit, or control seat. Which we will put, let's see. I go this way, so we could put the control seat right here. Okay, and I'm trying to think, I don't think there's, let's see. Other than the, got the control seat, and I'm trying to think, turbines, but those weren't really salvaged necessarily, given the salvage rules. Do I have the materials? Okay, so now we gotta jump over here, and we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna get this stuff here. Alright, now we're gonna head out over here. Get the event controller in place, and then we can go ahead and establish our power. Hopefully everything's good. It is. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the power up. Okay, and active. And then we'll drop down here and we'll set up the event controller right here, which is proof that we could build it. And anything power related we can build on here too, which is really cool because that means interior plate. Okay, let me get that means the event controller can go in here. Really? Also means that over here we're gonna set up a battery, because since we have a power thing, we can build batteries. Alright. Okay. was gonna get that battery, but you know what? Yeah, probably should get the battery and put it over here. Alright, let's drop this stuff off and Alright, last thing we're gonna do. Let's see, we got enough hydrogen to do it. Let's fill up a hydrogen tank, and then we're gonna really quick zip over and get the battery. Okay, we're gonna do this really quick. I know, I keep dragging it out, but I feel like I definitely want to get that battery out of there and get it salvaged. It can survive on, it can stay, it's going to despawn eventually anyway. So I think getting the max I can get out of it in this episode is really important. I mean, a lot of the materials are really useful, so. Finding this is going to be a real pain though once we pull that reactor out. But I'm not so worried about the reactor as much as I want that power for the grid. I think the battery is really critical for that. But if I break the battery up, okay, battery recovered. Let's get a full load of stuff of that. Timer blocks I could get, but not really feeling the need for that. That's just tubes. But this here, that's different. Alright, we're full. Back we go. And then, if it despawns, I know I've gotten the maximum I can get out of it. The reactor should still have enough power to last for a little bit longer, and therefore power the antenna. I don't really need the antenna per se. But I can get this battery installed over on the main base, and I'll leave the vehicle alone because I can make, if I can get a connector, another connector, I can be able to connect that up with it and then it'd be able to charge. In the meantime, I could do like a merge block. That would get it power to keep it from despawning, but I don't know. All right. So we got that. And what's the other thing I grabbed? I grabbed... something else with 2. I'm trying to think what the other thing was I grabbed. I grabbed the battery, and then I turned and grabbed... What was the other thing I grabbed? Oh, the locker. That's right. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh. Wait, there was something else I'd grabbed too. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, now we're done. Now we're gonna relax, and thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time on Space Engineers. Lost in Space.